What it do, you? To today's video, I'm gonna chime in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, I want to talk about you have to curve the curve ball. What? Yes, you have to curve the curve ball. So, a lot of like jealous entities, a lot of haters, they always like to say little side comments. They always like to backbite. They always like to let's say little shit to try to fuck with your mind to get you up in your head. Is this really happening? Is this really happening? Like to get you just thinking and shit to like fuck with your mental clarity, your mental sanity, right? Like I told y'all before, throughout my life, ups and downs, learning life experiences. Why? Never knew. Now that I got to a certain amount of wisdom, I totally understand why I'm going through what I'm going through. I'm going through what I'm going through, and I went through what I went through. It's funny. Not funny, haha, but funny, ironic. I'm going through what I'm going through, and I went through what I went through to teach me a lesson so I can teach other people that's going through the same thing that you can make it out. You see what I mean? You can make it out. So basically what I'm saying is like, we got a lot of people right now, you know, they don't have a platform. They don't have a voice. Yeah, they have a physical voice where they can speak, they can talk, but they don't really know what to say. Cause like they feel it deep inside their soul and their heart, but they don't know how to express it. They don't know how to find the words to express how they feel. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that person is slow or dumb or anything like that. They just can't find the words to express, the emotion that they feel, because the emotion that they feel is so deep. Like you know how like you feel emotion so deep, whether it's good or bad, you can't even find a word to express what you trying to like what you even feel. It's like you using like certain words, but it's coming off as something else, but you really mean something else in a good way. It's just you lost for words because you don't know what to say because you're overwhelmed with the feelings of your emotions, things like that. You see what I'm saying? So that's really what it is. Like these entities, these entities and shit. They go, like I said, they go basically what they try to do is they go try to get you out your character to get you mad, so you can't really focus on what's really going on. Cause I'm gonna keep it 100 with you on some real shit. It's a lot of people out here, that's going through. Um, Everybody got their own problems. Everybody going through something, whether they vocalize it, whether they keep it inside. But everybody going through something. Some people, they more like open books. Such as myself, I'm more like an open book. Depending on who I'm talking to, you know what I mean? More like an open book and shit like that, you know. But there's a lot of people. I call them the voiceless. I'm the voice of the voiceless. In the regard of having a struggle. So, for example, right? So many people out here that have a voice, they physically speak, but they don't have a voice. Like they don't have a platform. They don't have tens of thousands of subscribers. They don't have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They don't have millions of subscribers. Some people don't even have hundreds or tens of subscribers. They just know the people they know. Stuff like that. And they might have like these discussions amongst each other. You know what I mean? But overall, like to get these messages out to the world, like they don't have a voice. You know what I mean? The beautiful thing is everybody has a voice. They just haven't figured out how to use it or the right words to say. You know what I'm saying? So I figured that I'm going through all this stuff to not only teach myself a lesson, but to show other people. So, for example, right? See, God, the Most High, He will never put you in a situation that you cannot handle. Most of the time, people don't know. They are being used as a vessel. You either being used as a vessel for Satan's kingdom or you being used as a vessel for the Most High's kingdom. Now, listen, you gotta remember, you got different scenarios. It's not always the same. Some people are born and bred to serve Satan's kingdom. Ain't no being delivered from the shit that they live, the lifestyle they live, the Satanism and shit. They was born to do that. Then you got different scenarios where you have people who are born into like satanic shit or have to do weird little shit, but it's because God is putting them through that so they can be an evangelist later on in life, so they can speak to people who's going through that, who's suffering in silence, or who's actually let it be known that's just going through that. They use that individual as a vessel so you can go through it, overcome it, get delivered from it, change your life around, and be able to speak to other people. Because you can't speak to nobody about abuse or drug abuse or poverty or, you know what I mean, like whatever, you know what I mean? You can't talk to nobody about that if you ain't been through this shit. And that's the same way you can't talk to somebody that's that's been having money all their life, silver spoons, because you got different type of rich people. You got rich assholes, and then you got rich humble people. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference. So you can't go around people talking about yachts and sports cars and shit like that, and you ain't never even had no sports cars. You ain't never even had no yachts. You ain't never even been on no yacht. You know what I mean? But I've been on a yacht. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a sports car. I mean, it wasn't mine, but I've been in a sports car. You know what I mean? That don't mean that I know it all. That still doesn't qualify me to be able to, speak to that individual. But I'm just saying though, like, if you come from a dangerous area, or you came from a drug addiction, or you came from that type of family, and you still came out to be all right, and you went down a different path, and you living a better life to make a better opportunity for your family, that's good. But the Most High was using you as a vessel to be able to set that example. Some people purpose might not be that huge where they have to set an example for the whole entire world. You know what I mean? Your soul might not need to get that much karma, you know what I mean? Or to make that much big of an impact. You might just have to make an impact on your immediate family or just in the people in your community just to show them that it's possible. But some people have higher divine purposes. You know what I mean? Like me going through the homeless and stuff, going through the abuse and all that shit I went through as a child and all that. Yeah, it was one stage of my life, but I overcame that. Yeah, I'm still healing from it, but I still overcame that. There's a lot of people right now that's being abused, that's homeless right now, all this type of shit. They don't see no way out. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers is killing themselves because they can't even deal with being homeless because that's how fucked up it is. You see what I mean? So it's like the Most High will put you through certain shit, not because it's necessarily that you deserve it or nothing like that. You won't even know. See, sometimes a curse, sometimes a blessing may seem like a curse. So you don't know what the fuck going on. Like what is this? But then sometimes a curse can seem like a blessing. You see what I mean? So what I mean is like me, I'm going through this, I'm going through that, but yeah. But like I said, I still have all my limbs. My brain still works. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, I could take myself to the bathroom and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like it's not even that bad. You know, like all I have to do is apply myself, which I already, like I said, I'm already in the process of getting myself out of the situation. I have a job and all that, which, I already told you how I feel about that. I ain't really into that job shit, but I would rather make my money legally so I don't have no fucking roadblocks in my way. So I could just, do what I gotta do so I can get to that entrepreneur status that I want to get to. So I can get to that business mogul status I want to get to. You got to start from somewhere. Motherfuckers gonna say this and that, but everybody had to start from somewhere. So that's the end of that. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, though, like, yeah, I'm still working, but I still have, come on, a dead, a dead end job. You really think that's gonna be enough money to pay for a fucking luxurious apartment? And I didn't even say that apartment got to be luxurious, but just to be in a nice area or whatever, or even not even in a nice area, even in a fucking not so nice area, impoverished, ghetto area. These jobs aren't even paying enough for you to even pay your fucking rent, pay your fucking mortgage and all that shit, depending on, unless you got a good career and stuff like that. But other than that, a dead end job, that shit ain't gonna help you, come on, survive. So it's like, you gotta make sacrifices. Not blood sacrifices, but I gotta make sacrifices. Shit. The motherfucker gotta sleep at the park for a couple days to save money. Hey, that's what I gotta do. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? I get myself out the situation, but at the same time, I see it as this. It's deeper than that, though. It's deeper than that. I personally feel that the Most High is putting me through this so I can see how it feels, you know, to be homeless. I can see how it feels to live a certain lifestyle that people have to go through so I can overcome it. You know what I mean? Change my life around. Speak to people and motivate people to help them and let them know that there is a way out, that it is possible. Cause you gotta, like, people always talk, oh, go get a job, you lazy motherfucking bitch. You don't know what the fuck these people been through, and you don't give a fuck. So it's like, why should you keep blabbing and talking about what a motherfucker should do? How about you shut up? But that probably ain't gonna never happen, right? Exactly. So it's like, you don't know what motherfuckers been through. Some people actually need to see that physical example. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers need to see that physical example of somebody being able to come from the same cloth they came from and making it out. That's why all these rappers are have so much influence. That's why all these athletes have so much influence. A lot of these people came from impoverished areas. I said a lot of these people. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of agents that came from overseas. They came over here to infiltrate America and to blend in with us. Remember that. It's a lot of agents that done that. That's in the music industry. It's a lot of them. They in the entertainment industry. A lot of them they in the sports industry too. But a lot of people came from overseas, and we don't have nothing against our brothers and sisters from overseas, but at the same time, we know a lot of y'all are agents because everybody that's been blood sacrificed in the industry has been set up by somebody that has not been from America. Or they family wasn't from America or some weird shit like that. You see what I mean? So we know that these motherfuckers is agents trying to infiltrate and send motherfuckers over here. We already know what time it is. We already know because the government know what time it is. But yeah, man, like I was saying, man, that's really what I personally think. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going through this so I could be able to teach on a grander scale, so I could be able to reach people on a grander scale of things. You know what I mean? Real talk. And like I said, it is what it is, man. You know, I'm not gonna let nobody break me, and that's the thing. Excuse me. Let's think about the Most High. Let's think about God, right? See, a lot of people in my situation, or even worse, because like I said, I don't have the fucking worst situation. All I gotta do is just keep getting to work every day. You know what I'm saying? Just keep getting to work every day. Keep getting to work every day. I'll be out of the situation soon. But the thing is, it's like you don't have no stable place to go, and all your money going on motels and hotels. That's breaking your pockets. You see what I'm saying? You see how they got the shit set up like that? But and like I said, I already know like it's gonna be a divine intervention. It always is. Trust me, I've been in way worse predicaments than this, and it's been crazy divine interventions. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? It's a learning process. You know, the Most High want me to see something, want me to learn something. And yeah, it's easy to be angry. Fuck you and all that shit. It's easy to do that. And the Most High want to see how you gonna react. If you was in this certain situation, you gonna be bitter, or you gonna still smile and laugh like nothing going on, like nothing is wrong. Are you still gonna smile and laugh like nothing is wrong? Or are you gonna walk around and be bitter and all this shit? You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, it's easy to be bitter and yeah and all that shit and think about all the shit you had and all that. It's easy, yeah, it is. But at the same time, you know, actually looking at things from a different perspective and still being positive about your situation, regardless of the circumstances, it's only going to make you get out that situation even faster. Even if you don't know which way it's coming from, you don't know how you're going to get out of this situation. Like I said, it's been so many times in the past. Even I think back, like, damn, I remember when I was stuck in this situation. It's like, now I'm here. Like, how did I even make it out of that? Divine intervention, the Most High. It's a higher power. You see what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you have to learn something. You can't go to the next level until you learn something. That's just point blank, period, man. You know what I mean? And that's what's going, like I was saying, that's going to get you out that situation faster, be it in a positive, high vibrational state, because you attract the high vibrational things. If you angry and shit like that, your situation, yeah, you know, we humans, we gonna feel emotions and stuff like that. But if you stay in that anger and that bitterness and that sadness, which it is hard to break out of that, but if you stay in that, then that's what you're gonna keep attracting. You're gonna stay in that situation because your energy. You know what I mean? Everything is energy. You positive, you happy, you smile. Yeah, I don't have everything, but I'm alive. It's people that's not even alive. It's people right now that's gone that I wish I could get back. But once they gone, they gone. You can't get them back. You see what I'm saying? So it's like all you gotta do is try to be the best fucking human you could possibly be. Am I the best human on the fucking planet? No. Am I trying to be? Yes. Everybody has flaws. Everybody has to do shit. But the thing is, I hate people that walk around and act like they don't have flaws and all that. Bitch, you got hella flaws. Me, I'm not afraid to admit that I have flaws. I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a work in progress. Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck. I'm perfect and I'm not perfect. Don't want to be perfect. You know what I mean? Everything is great and everything is fine and peaches. This is Candyland. No, it's not. Still a work in progress. Wake the damn up.